Welcome back. This is CerealSnax. Today I'm taking a look at my Minecraft multiplayer server. It's actually not my server, but it's Bad Wolf Bay. I'm on here with a number of other YouTubers. I've got them linked in my description. This is, I believe, well, it's part 2 of this server. Of course, I've done other parts on my other multiplayer server that we were on. Right now I'm in a huge hole, and actually what I'm doing is making my tree farm again. It doesn't take me long to make them. Once I have them, then I have like an unlimited supply of trees without cutting down the natural trees. I just like to have it too. I'm going to connect it to this. There's a crazy thing over here in the distance. What I'm at is I'm at my place that I've picked to make my spawn point. You know, the main spawn point of the server, of course, we're working on a little village. We're getting there. We've got like a little theme going, and I'll show you that later. Right now I'm just kind of showing you my area. You can see I'm on a pretty flat plain, and let me go up here in this building over here, and I'll talk about the building in a minute. But you can see it's already kind of ostentatious and ridiculous, but that's kind of my goal, is to be ostentatious and ridiculous, so, and as creative as possible with these buildings that I do. You remember I was working on the Yellowstone Lodge, and of course I didn't get a chance to finish it because we moved servers, but I may start that up again, kind of as a side project. Right now I'm working on this building, but before I talk about this building, let's just talk about the area that I'm in, because I think it's kind of neat. I found an area that's got a plains. There's a bunch of plains here. It's real flat, and then I'm bordered by a snow biome over here. I've got a little bit of water. I've got a river flowing by on this side. Let's walk this direction a little bit, and I'll show you kind of what the layout is. We've got a really dense forest across the river, bordering that snow biome. So I'm kind of at the intersection of a couple neat areas. A flat area. Looks like there might be even a swampy type area over there. So I'm kind of in the middle of everything. I like it. I had this dirt tower here, but only just to light my way, so I knew how to get back to my base. So what I'm trying to do is, of course, collect stuff. You know, I'm mining and doing all that sort of stuff, the normal stuff, making my tree farm over there, which I will then connect underground. I've got a little tiny base going, and of course a little quarry. So let me take a look at that first, and we'll talk about this building. I know I'm keeping you in suspense by not talking about it, but here, let's go in here. So I've got my little tiny base just with some chests, some forges going, and my bed. You know, it's real basic. I haven't done a whole lot yet. So, and you can see I've got a new texture pack. I really like it. It's called BD Craft. It looks like it's going to be the texture pack we use on Bad Wolf Bay. I'm going to use it probably permanently because I like the style. It's very World of Warcraft-y, kind of cartoony looking, almost like Legos in a way, which I guess Minecraft is anyway. A little bit higher resolution. I've got it at 128 pixels by 128 pixels for each block. So you can see it's kind of neat how it looks. So let's go up here. So what this building is I'm kind of using the Museum of Contemporary Art in Brazil as a reference point, kind of an inspiration. It is going to be, it's a building that the top of the building is 50 meters wide, and right now this is the base of the top, which is only 30 meters wide. You can just imagine it's going to be another 20 meters, so 10 meters in all directions more. It's in real life about 16 meters tall, but I'm actually going to go a little further. I'm going to have it be 21 meters just because in Minecraft it's nice to be just a little bit larger, everything. And it kind of fans out, you see, as like almost like a spaceship or a mushroom or something. And what it does have too is it has pathways that come out of it. And I'll show you some pictures at the end of the video, or maybe they'll even be overlaid while I'm talking here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but in the final edit you'll probably be looking and you'll be saying, well, I see the picture right there. So anyway, I'm going to have those pictures. It's pretty neat. I'm pretty impressed with it in real life, so I'm going to have to do, I want to try to mimic it as much as I can. In real life, there's actually a reflecting pool underneath it, mirroring the 30-meter part that I've got here, filled with water, and then there's walkways two walkways that actually come out from the side and go all the way down. They'll be going out into the valley over here, kind of by the tree farm. So it's going to be a challenge to really make it look good, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's kind of my project. That's what's working on. I'll probably end this video showing you the spawn point, so hang in here. Okay, I've made it back to the spawn that we have, and it looks like they've actually put down a road. I haven't done anything at spawn, which makes me feel kind of guilty because it looks like they have done a lot of work while I was gone. I'm not going to show it all off because you'll be able to see it in their videos. I do know that there's a skeleton grinder type thing over here that Matthew Dryden's put down. Like I said, I don't want to steal all their thunder on them on my video because obviously I didn't do anything here. I'm just gonna kind of show you what not a lot has really changed at spawn, but I still want to show it off because I'm impressed what they've done with the road. Kind of feel like it's like the yellow brick road, so long here, but yeah, we've got our chests up here, forges, you know, all that sort of stuff. Looks like he's changed his path a little bit, made it a little bit more quaint, it looks like. That's nice. So I'm going to, there's a portal here, step in here. We actually have access to the nether. I kind of want to see what it looks like on my new texture pack. So I'm going to pop in here real quick. And wow. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. I like there's a pig man from the nether with his gold sword kind of checking me out. So kind of neat. I'm going to have to build my portal so that it comes out here as well. But and in some, I don't know where it'll show up, but it'll make my travel a lot easier because I had to slog across half the continent just to get back to spawn. So let's take another quick look here. Like I said, I didn't want to show off too much of their stuff. They still have some examples of what this texture pack can do over here, which is nice to look at with the different types of woods that you can build. And we got our little farm here. I don't know if there's anything else built around here, but obviously I didn't have anything to do with it, so I don't, like I said, I don't want to show off too much over here. I'm gonna go back to my old base and collect some stuff before I head back out to my base that I'm working on, because I had a temporary base over here, and I'm guessing once we have plots set up for the spawn point, I'll probably migrate this, maybe close it off forever, and make a house somewhere in the spawn point area. So I've got my, I don't know if I had this before when I did my video, but I got my infinite water source. I've got my reeds that I'm growing. Apparently reeds need light to grow, so I found that out pretty quickly, so I got them lined up against the wall with windows. But everything else, you know, like pumpkins, they don't, oops, that one was already, I won't be able to replant it because it didn't give me any seeds, but pumpkins and the wheat don't need light, so they can grow without it. So that's kind of nice to know, right? So now I can have my underground farm without light if need be, and that's good to know. So I pretty much moved a lot of stuff out of here, but I've got a few things left in the chest, nothing really worthwhile, but enough that I don't really need to keep it here anymore. You can see it says Rage Sensor Starting Stash. That's my old YouTube channel name. I'm now CerealSnax, but I'm going to leave it there because that's my name in Minecraft right now. So take a quick bath in the water. And that's it. I'm going to head back to my base. I hope you've enjoyed. This is kind of my old digs. You can see my really deep pit that I have still. I actually found a huge pathways of dungeons and that sort of thing down there. I've got to go down there at some point because I'm sure there's diamonds and obsidian and all kinds of good stuff down there. But luckily it's right by spawn, so if I ever need to come back, everything I need to do that is here. So thanks for joining me. Check back again soon. I hope you enjoyed my update on Series 2 of Bad Wolf Bay. And come back again soon. Thank you.